We're pumping on open. I was thinking about doing a YOLO right on open, but I just wasn't fully prepared at my desk, so.
Club and see how long it would take for him.
Yeah.
And then Q hit it. And Q hasn't. Oh. Did I take it? I did take it, yeah. Yeah, so there's the data high. Very nice. It's exactly what we were looking for. Exact dream scenario played out.
Yeah, I wish I would have been able to get on that pump on open. I was just fucking falling behind. Go figure. I'm kind of a mess in the morning. Damn, bro. It's unfortunate.
They've been so tricky with the entries lately, NQ has, but hey, you know what? At least it's still delivering somewhat clearly. You think now a short bias is valid? Not yet. We have to wait for order flow to change, and right now order flow is clearly very bullish. A lot of displacement higher here, so I'm probably just going to look for buy side at this point. And then if we get like a bearish reaction soon, or we inverse like the 3-minute gap that we're forming, then I'll become bearish again, sure. I think I just had a better fill than a lot of you on this entry, so that's why I was able to get it done, because I didn't enter right off the 2-minute close. I waited for the pullback here. I think I just had a better fill, and that's why I didn't get break even. Did I leave a runner? No, I took all off at the data high.
Yeah.
What up?
Dude, where the hell is everyone in stream? Only 700 people.
Only?
Yeah, they've been like 900, dude.
Dude, I remember a few months ago when it was down all the way to like 450.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Dude, everybody keeps texting me saying you take the long, you take the long.
Yeah. Yes, KK, what's up? Yeah, risk. So I essentially look for the draw on liquidity first, and then I try and pair that draw on liquidity with order flow at the time. And order flow is essentially, in my mind, not exactly what I see on the DOM or the order books or anything, but it's basically what fair value gaps or what PD arrays are being respected and disrespected. Okay, so this morning I'm paying attention to the 1 and 4 hour gap to see if those remain respected. And then I'm going to look at the lower time frame and try and pair the higher time frame with the lower time frame. And then once the lower time frame confirms that order flow has switched, which in this moment it did here, when the order flow said, okay, we're disrespecting bearish PD arrays and we're respecting bullish ones, and we compare that with that data wick, that was like, okay, my bias is now bullish. Okay. No, I think KK, I would have waited for London there. How do you get access to order flow? Yeah, like I said, I don't use like order books or DOM or anything like that. It's just I'm just watching to see what prevailing apps are respected and disrespected. And for those of you that have been paying attention to the last couple of weeks here, we've been pumping straight off open and dumping straight off open like, all these last few weeks. So this is very normal. No, nothing yesterday, him. Hey, Will, nice. That's lunch. So right now, my condition for becoming bearish will most likely be the 3-minute gap, but we're just expanding higher here. I think it's pretty obvious that price wants buy side, I think, at this point.
Yo,
What up?
dude, for everyone in here, dude, y'all missed a banger yesterday, bro. After 0 trades, I finally took a short. Did you see that one, Reliable?
Yes, I did.
Dude, some people were saying it was a pattern trade. I'm like, what? How the hell is it a pattern trade?
Hey,
They're not
some people might include me, man.
Dude, they're not used to seeing me trade that way. Like, yesterday was perfect. And I looked at footprint charts yesterday, too, on that trade. And literally it was all absorption at the top.
Okay. For sure.
Wasn't a break-even trade, no. I actually took it on screen. It almost was. I never got that break-even, though. I literally executed on the screen. It wasn't break-even. I literally executed it on the screen. Oh, today? I don't know about today. Three-minute short doesn't look bad.
I just don't like the draw.
Yeah, the draw for shorts has sucked, bro. Well, generally.
I actually like buy side better here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a confirmation setup. How's it going?
Yeah, like off the 5 or something. Off 50%.
It's so funny. There's like a 200% drop off on your shit, bro.
Maybe it's because it's the day before NFP.
I'm gonna go live on YouTube tomorrow. Okay?
Everyone's asking me about, can you still pass on Apex? I'm like, I don't know, man. I guess you gotta try and figure that one out for yourself.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like, because like Apex in the past has like put out all these rules about their evals, but then they never like actually enforce them.
Yeah.
Yeah, until they do exactly. So many people got stop break even on the long there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this 15-second wait? You tap that 5-minute. It's not really a gap here. Look at the 30-second order block that he put in. Yeah.
There's like nothing here. So I literally went in my bed, fell asleep, like hard fell asleep for like literally an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go bro, I'm just so tired. I've never done an overnight flight before. securing from open. Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah, no, Spencer, I like trading before open.
Trading before open's good if you know open should just accelerate price.
Yeah, open's not as good if you're trading between like two draws and liquidity, but when there's only one clear draw, it'll usually just accelerate towards that one. So like this morning when we take out London before open, that only leaves us with buy side with the data wick. So
Yeah, 100%. Where's the data wick? Oh yeah, I see.
8:30 the unemployment claims.
Yeah.
I would try this 30-second OB if we hit 50%, but because we didn't, I'm just sitting out of it. But now, guys, look at this. Sweep out a low inside of her value gap, and then maybe we get like a 30-second here, get a V shape coming out 50%. Ooh. Never mind.
We get the 5 minute. Can I take that?
Yeah, we hit it.
I'm gonna take options though.
We're still kind of in discount of the range too, so like we're longing super high in premium. I guess it'll have to be the 15-second. Only if we hit 50% first. I have 50% from this low down here. So now I would say like 50's been hit.
Yo, guys, if we get this 5 minute short, I think I'm gonna take this short in options.
Yeah.
But I removed Charlotte off everything, and she texted me. She's like, why'd you remove me from Snapchat? And then WTF. I'm like, I just didn't respond. That girl's cooked, bro. I'm gonna go live on YouTube. Yeah, it's something in red. She just never came to Disney, bro. She said she was in the hospital, and she never even texted me like, yo, I'm going to the hospital. Like, when she was going to the hospital. She waited until I was already at Disneyland. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done with it. If we get the 3 minute or 5 minute here, like either.
We don't care
Is
about
there
5
any
minutes.
long here?
There's a 15-second.
Yeah, it goes.
That's about it. I don't have 5 minute equal highs. This is an S&T. And then, yeah, no 5 minute equal highs.
Can you answer the Zent, dude?
Which dude? Oh, Zed? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's totally valid taking the trade at first. That's fine. It's good enough RR where you'll end up making actually positive like returns on that.
Are you gonna take this 15 second?
Yeah, probably. Pretty good momentum.
Yeah, I just don't want a long, bro. First break you in 112.
I guess. Yeah, be 20 points away from my entry, so sure.
First break even.
I guess I'll like maybe take one off at the highs here, and then leave the other couple contracts I have as runners. You can even get there.
Okay, this might slap. We're gonna see. I'm in light because I'm on my funded.
Good blast here.
Might be being fucking.
Come on. I signal botted you on this. Five more points. Bang,
Alright.
I'm all up there.
I'm scaling there
Thanks for the signal, bro. Appreciate it.
for sure, man. I'm hoping that like the macro can just push up.
God, I
Before
should have
we
just
back
let
to
that
balance
full
the 1 minute,
TP,
but
bro.
It's not looking hot.
What was that like?
Yeah, we're gonna balance the 1 minute. I'll probably get break even on the rest.
What was that like $100?
Let's get out for 1 hour.
That sucks.
Oh god. And it's cooked. Hey, just 1 minute short though. Delivering from nowhere.
I mean, what do you mean delivering from
S&T at the
nowhere?
high.
That's pretty good.
Will we be able to hear Dodge on recording? Yes. Good question. I took longs there because I like the reaction at 50% here, and I think we're actually going for buy side. I think the buy side draw is better than the sell side draw right now.
And I took launch as reliable signal me, so.
Why can PM members join AM today? So that's one of the perks of PM. Anytime I stream AM, PM members have access. Which buy side? Probably like in London, Asia High, just like all this up here. So yeah, we just pulled back there to balance the 1 minute and then head higher. I wasn't sure if the break.
Yeah, I should have just went with the full TP there. It's unfortunate. That's just a bad decision.
Another 15-second long, I guess. Little bad now because we already took out the high, but I mean the momentum's there. Obviously, we're only pushing now.
And then we're gonna
Should
run
run liquidity
that.
during the macro, so. The 1 minute short here, no, I don't think it would be A plus. The 1 minute would be better if we took out buy side. Did I take anything at open? I did, yeah, I took the 2 minute long. I took the 2022 kind of there. I didn't want to have a bunch of risk going into open, so I tried to get a better RR entry. So instead of taking the play half risk, I just got a better fill. In a way, I basically took it half risk.
Key it in.
So guys, I hear a lot of, chatter in the chat about lack of confidence. Okay, and this is something I've talked about before in PM as a matter of psychology, and specifically, confidence in trading is either a lack of one of two things. It's either a lack of experience or it's a lack of understanding. And so if it's a lack of understanding, like you don't know why things are happening, and that's causing you to lose confidence, then you need to spend more time learning. If it's a lack of experience, you know why something might happen, but you don't have the conviction or the follow through, then you need more screen time. You need to spend more time in these streams. You need to spend more time, maybe even, back testing, whatever it is, right? And so you should figure out which of these is it for you. If it's A, you don't know why these things are happening, learn, watch Dodgy's videos, watch the mentorship, whatever. If you know why these things are happening, but you just can't press the buttons, get more experience. Start pressing buttons on an eval account, something like that, right? And, confidence isn't, a black and white thing. It's like it's like on a spectrum, right? And so we are constantly losing confidence, we're lacking confidence, we're overconfident, we're underconfident, whatever. So managing your confidence, managing your ego is very important while trading, right? And it can change, right? And just being cognizant of that and knowing that the reason why you're lacking confidence probably
I try to let that
if
hit
it has
full
to do with
TP.
the past
I don't,
few weeks
I
or
don't
past
know.
month,
We're
whatever
going
it is,
to an hour.
is because your concept of time hasn't
It was
adjusted
just it was a bad choice.
professional trading yet. Your concept of time is still focused on the 9 to 5 grind and focused on the day to day, when in reality trading is something that can take years to fully realize, right? And your profitability isn't determined by a single week or even a single month, right? It's determined over years of data collection and trading and whatever. And so if we have a bad month, that's normal for the system, right? That's normal for whatever process we're building. No trader is going to have a perfect 12 months in a year. There's going to be moments where there's pullbacks and that kind of thing. And so just being able to recognize that in live time definitely helps with keeping your confidence long term. Now, if you have multiple bad years or whatever, then maybe that's a moment to take a pause and recognize. But a bad month, let's keep it in perspective, especially for you newer traders. Don't let that dissuade you from trading, right? It's very normal. Months are like days in terms of trading. Using this one, oh yeah.
I'm hoping that we hit this buy side and we have a sell off. That's what I'm really hoping for, because I don't know what else to really look forward to. Oh.
How many units do I usually risk on MNQ? So full size position is usually about 250 for me. I mean, it fluctuates. I usually risk a little more than that now because I built buffer on several accounts. But on a normal drawdown 50K account, I normally risk 200 to 250, which usually means on a single trade I'll take 3 to 5 micros, sometimes less if it's extra volatile. Yeah, so a good protected low actually, Soccer Band, would be the protected low we have at London Low. It was the reason why earlier when Dodgy was talking about shorts, I was not really interested in them because I don't think targeting a protected low is the best draw on liquidity. So this is a great example of one, right? The instant that the projected low gets put in is when we create the swing low of the second swing, and the swing low gets created on the third candle pattern, right? So we have the higher low, lower low, higher low. So when this candle closes, that's the instance we create the protected low inside the 15-minute gap. And when that low is no longer protected was right now,
That's it.
when price took this high. So now that this high is taken, this now is no longer protected. We can actually see this low come back to. So that's like the invalidation point. It's when we take buy side of the swing that creates the protected low, and that's here. Okay? Hope that kind of gives you a better understanding of protected high, protected low. And all it means is that this low is going to be more high resistant, meaning it's more difficult to get back to. You pair that with the last gap in the leg here, that's going to be very difficult to break, and I just don't think shorts are ever going to be the play there, especially when we have that bullish of a reaction off of 50% cash, right?
Yeah, did you see my thank you message?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, bro. I'm so tired right now.
Yeah, but so do you.
What's up? Say, what did you say?
Oh, I said, yeah, man, just so do you.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
All right, bro.
See you guys later.
Good. With the 1 hour and 4 hour closing soon and possible 10 a.m. reversal, would I look at a short because the equal highs would be conflicting draws? No, I wouldn't be looking at shorts until we take out the highs up here. Maybe I'd look for a short after a London high, but honestly, I probably would just wait for buy side to be swept, and then honestly, I don't know if we would get a 10 a.m. reversal today. It doesn't really make sense. Higher time frame bullish gaps are being respected here all the way up. Broken structure at this high. When we pulled back, it was just to balance this inefficiency, and this is a very bullish reaction off the low being swept. So part of me thinks we could probably go for this high now at 25,500. I think maybe bullish trend day, or maybe we just hit the high and we chop because we have NFP, and so NFP will kind of tell us the direction. So yeah, I don't know. For that long at open, it was quite confusing this time for me to enter. 2-minute entry is way too close to break even and just felt weird. What do you think? Like I said, I think I agree with you. Like it's somewhat high up for sure. And then I don't think it's too close to the break even. I've entered trades like this where the break even was about 20 points away from the entry, and that's like totally fine. Maybe this was 13 points. That's fine. Anything more than 10 is usually normal. But I waited for the pullback here just because I wanted better risk reward on the trade. And this is just flying. Oh my gosh, I should have held it running.
Yeah.
Why did I go
This has
to
not
break
been a
even?
great week so far.
Why didn't I read?
Which is after 2 really good weeks.
No, so only some
I think I
of
could
the
pull it
stuff
up.
on the
I
chart
could
is the Dodge
swing it
and
around.
I have also a few other indicators. The new week
I can
opening
take it
gap,
back, but
the ICT kills and pivots and equal highs and equal lows, and all that. If you'd like, I can link those. So there's the London high.
see how this reacts.
Yes. Okay. So, I just explained this to somebody yesterday. So hopefully, this helps you. Order flow, which is my way to establish bias, is only determined based on the gaps that we're respecting and the gaps that we're disrespecting. Okay. So when I do bias, this is the equation. Bias equals order flow plus draw liquidity. Okay. Order flow would need to disrespect bullish PD arrays in order to become bearish. Simply because we're respecting a 4-hour gap to the left, or we're respecting this 1 hour to the left, doesn't necessarily mean that order flow is bearish, okay? We need one more piece to that, which is we're disrespecting bullish PD arrays, and if that doesn't happen, then technically order flow isn't bearish. It's not bearish, it's not bullish, whatever, right? And so when we come down and we run this low and have a bullish reaction, and then ultimately we respect this 1 hour gap to the left, and then we start to disrespect bearish PD arrays, that's order flow actually switching bullish in the moment. And then we can pair that with a, bullish draw on liquidity, in this case the data high or London.
Ooh,
whatever.
I'm cooked.
And that's how you form your bias, okay? It's
It
much
appears
more
I'm cooked,
simplistic
yeah.
than looking at the DOM and order books and that kind of thing. And that's the reason why I trade the order flows that way. It's in my opinion. But for sure, I mean, there's definitely advantages to using, Bookmap or anything like that. So no to shorts? No, not right now.
I'm cooked. I thought that was gonna slap, really, honestly.
Yes. Yes. It would still be valid. Because we didn't hit the 2 minute break even there. Order blocks, JJ, fair value gaps, breakers,
Yeah.
VIs.
This is most likely cooked, boys. I thought this would be a pretty obvious reversal, but
What else?
oh,
And then
but
also
maybe
just paying
not.
attention
Maybe.
to the reaction at liquidity being swept. Yeah, I agree with you guys too. Where do we go to learn your strat? Right here. You're in the right place, Natty. I trade the same thing as Dodgy, so. He talks about conditions. That's essentially the same thing I'm talking about. Everything that I've talked about, I've learned from Dodgy. Like an IFG entry, yes. Yes, for sure. I mean, you can wait for retracements. So, like, let's say we close way above the IFG and you want to wait to pull back, tap into the IFG again before longing, you can do that. But most cases, you'll want to enter so that by the time price gets to the ITH or the ITL, wherever
I'd like
you
to see a
enter,
nice
you're not
little fuck
entering
you
after the
candle
break-even
to
stage.
the downside. That was
So
kind
far,
of one.
pretty bearish reaction on London High being swept here. We are reversing at 10 a.m. We do have pretty obvious 3 minute gap here as well as a 5 minute forming. If you enter on the 3 minute, you could go break even at like this low. I think that makes sense. It's pretty obvious. What do we think? 3 minute here? What's our delivery? Delivery would be the 30 minute gap to the left. I think 3 minute is A plus. Right? SMT. if we death candle here.
Oh,
We're on
god
Asia
damn
High.
it.
Asia High is not confirmed until we inverse this 30
God
gap to
damn
the
it.
left.
Okay, so
I would
two
prefer
small
to see Asia
trades of, I
Right?
think I
That would
made
make the
200
setup
on
better.
these small
But
trades.
if we get the bearish reaction off London and we
But
respect the
real
gaps to the
quick,
left
if this
here, I have no
1
reason to
minute
believe we'll go to Asia High yet.
folds, this could
And
be a
this is starting
thing
to
here.
V-shape a death candle, so no 3 minute here on the first candle, but maybe the second attempt. I think this 1 minute will be harder to get through. We inverse the 1 hour. True.
Oh, we
Yeah,
did
but
inverse the
guys,
1 hour.
Here's the thing: this is an order block and a for value gap, and this should hold if we're to remain bearish. I mean, if we're to remain bullish. If this breaks, that's a very bearish sign. So that's kind of what I'm contending with. It wouldn't be an A plus entry. This would be like an probably A or A minus setup subjectively, but I think that I think this will probably just end up holding. I don't think we're actually going to see a breakdown here. But if it does happen, 10 a.m. We're inside the macro. If we get good momentum, I think it could work. I just don't love the draws and liquidity. Like, what are we targeting here? Oh, unfilled 15 minute maybe.
Yeah.
Come all the way back to here maybe. That's not good, KK. What's the drawdown? Oh, there's a 5-minute one too. I guess 5-minute, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think this
Jesus,
would
how many
just
times can I
respect
misclick?
high. But yeah, this would be the idea. You have to activate Trading View, I think, in Tradeovate Seb. So go to like application settings and then add-ons in Tradeovate and activate Trading View, and it should work. Oh, yeah, then I don't know why. That's odd. Okay, that's a death candle. That is a death candle. I don't know, guys. I think this is a really A+ pattern trade.
Bro,
I
every
think this
time
is
my
really
trades
good.
are just moving so fucking fast.
If we get the entry,
It's crazy.
we'll get the 3-minute, we'll get the 1-minute. You can wait for the 5 if you aren't completely convinced. Remember, like, this should be an inside day anyway, right? Because it's NFP tomorrow. I mean, we shouldn't expect a ton of expansion. S&T, yes. Like, ES already looks like it wants to run for its low.
Okay. This looks like the actual trade after all this nonsense. Is there a 5 there? 9, 15. Just got closed up.
There's the entry on the 1 and 3-minute. If you want to wait for the 5, you can. Break even, I think, should still be this low here. And then take profit should be probably just everything off at 0.36 maybe. If we don't close below the 5-minute, that would be a bad sign. You want to see the close below that in 30 seconds.
Ooh. Ooh, not good. Please close below. Closing in, it's not gonna be
I don't know if we're
good.
gonna close below the 5-minute here.
It's not gonna be good.
Let's see. Ooh, we did not close below the 5-minute.
That's
Uh-oh.
fucked.
That's not good.
Yeah, we're
Did I
cooked.
create that green range? Oh, that was the new week.
Cooked.
Opening gap.
Bye.
We did it.
Trade's done.
You
Trade's
don't want to see
done.
that. It's 30-second long now. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it kind of does, right?
Yeah, trade's
no
done.
sweep though. There's equal lows. Nah, that's just okay. I would have wanted to see a sweep of liquidity if I was going to take that 30-second long.
Oh, don't play games. Just take me
But
out.
yeah, just like
bro.
we talked about with that trade earlier with the 1-minute short. You never want to see price like fail to close below a higher time frame if we've already inversed the lower time frames. Like, that's not a good sign. But that is.
And look at this, it's
could-
probably gonna
could
go
be red.
down
I guess
after.
there, hold the 1-minute. It's a bearish candle. Did we close that 15-minute? Yeah, we kind of did. Okay. Okay, so 1-minute bearish gap holding. So we're respecting bearish gaps, disrespecting bullish ones. If we create the 1-minute OB, I think you guys will be in good shape. All right, let's see. Is there a short here? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, good sign. Just need to get the big close through.
Yeah, I can't believe that 5 didn't close last second. That's the wrong hand. That trade looked like a no-brainer. So that was really unfortunate.
We just wait for the 5 minute. Yeah, I think at this point, yes. If you haven't entered, for sure. Yeah, you want to see the 5 minute break too. If we put in the 1 minute order block, I would probably trail that spot. Did I miss anybody's questions? No, I didn't. Okay. We should go break even on the 5 minute. I do the same spot, 106. I mean, you could wait for this lower one, 25.079, but that's a little far. I feel like if we get a break of structure at this low, we should just dump to the next low. Typically on a short, you shouldn't really be seeing like price stalling like this. We should just continue to death candle. So we're outside the macro time now. Not exactly what you want to see on a short. Trail to where? Like probably this wick, maybe CE of it. But we didn't put in the order block, so.
Oh God. Well, look at that. That's destroyed.
Yeah, this is not good, obviously. Failed to make a lower low there, respecting the 5 minutes still. 3 minute looks like it's gonna break.
That shit sucks. And not hit the
Next 50 minute candle forms in 20-ish seconds. I guess the 3 minute didn't fail there. Got saved. But I wouldn't feel great about it. I mean, it just barely got saved. Let's see. Any gap in the way now? There's like a 1 minute. What a mess.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed today. I wanted to try to get in on the volume on open, and I was a minute late. Completely my fault, stupidity, and I've just taken some meh plays. It's been a bummer.
Okay, wait, let it cook. Maybe it'll get saved. I don't know, R. I don't really know what Price wants to do at this point. We're kind of just chopping. 5 minute OB. Maybe a 5 minute OB. That would be very nice for shorts. We're kind of stacking up these lows now. Wow, how did that hold? That 3 minute, dude. What a close. What
the
was that candle? Oh my goodness. You guys see that on MNQ? It didn't happen on NQ, but on MNQ it did.
That's crazy.
Oh wow, wait, this could start knifing. Do it. Break structure. Break structure. No, it didn't happen. Alright, this candle. How often do I pull up ES? Oh, I have ES pulled up
I have one
24/7.
click trading on already.
I'm constantly watching for SMTs. I just
I
have
feel
a
like
separate
there's some
chart on
weird
it.
shit
It's
about
on
to go
NQ.
down. Like this shit's about to knife like fucking Insano style.
Alright, so did we just make equal lows? I think we did. Maybe they're relative equal. Ooh. I don't know. We gotta break structure. We're not really doing that. The 5 minute has to break too in a minute, remember. The 5 is not invalid. The 5 is valid still.
That'd be so fucked, but it could totally do it. It could totally happen.
Guys, there's a lot of energy behind these candles. I usually won't go to break even if we create equal lows with the break even target, because usually they'll be swept. So when they're one tick off like that, I feel like that's usually a good sign for shorts. Okay, so there's like the official break even for the trade. Somehow it worked. I'm not going to question it. I don't know how that just worked, but all right.
Do we keep going, bro? I don't know.
Long gold 5 minute. All right. Let's see. GC1.
I mean, the 5's about to be done.
No, not yet. I think I'd wait for this to be swept down here. It's pretty obvious sell side. Guys, remember, final TP for this trade will be the unfilled 15-minute down here. I don't even know if I would scale anything. Maybe scale one at this low if you want. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd scale one at that low and then scale the other at the 15-minute gap. Alright, so scale. Hopefully that's positive RR, I don't know. I think it is. The first scale is like 50 points. It better be positive RR. I don't know how that wouldn't be.
Don't do it.
Alright, so ES hasn't swept any major low yet. We are going to get an SMT at this low with ES, though. I'm pretty sure it's going to get to it first. So, really clean, actually. I have not minded today at all. I mean, this was bad. Obviously, this was terrible delivery. But, I mean, the good news is it respected the bearish IFPG there. So, that was clean. And then, obviously, the 5 minute is doing its thing. Why shorts? So, the reason why we took shorts is because of the reaction that we had to London high. Okay? And the fact that we respected that 30 minute to the left. That's the reason why. If we hadn't gotten that bearish of a reaction to London high being swept, I would not be looking for shorts. But we actually created a protected high there, I'm pretty sure. So because this is protected, we now have to look for this sell side to be taken before looking for longs again. Yeah, for sure. Hey, congrats, Nick. All right, so there's the first scale, or at least I got the first scale at MNQ there. And then final TP for this trade will just be the 15-minute here. This will be for about 90 points, I think. If it's only an FTG in the leg, is it stronger like this 15-minute?
I missed that last little bit at the end there, but honestly,
Alright, ES looks like it's going to hit low a day. Once ES hits low a day, I'm just going to take full. We got really close to taking profit there, and I missed it because I was looking at chat.
cool.
If it's the last gap in the leg, it's usually stronger. It'll usually hold APOC, yeah. If it's the only gap in the leg, if it's obvious, yeah, that's stronger than a non-obvious gap for sure. Guys, do I risk 70 points of profit for 20?
That was almost a 2 hour. Let's
That is the
go.
question I have to
I wish I would have moved it down lower at the end there, though. Would have followed through.